Oh, the audio's been off? Oh, boy. My bad. Man, how long has that been off? Oy vey, the entire show? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Well, sorry about that, guys. Can you hear me now? All right. Well, sorry about that, everybody. Well, we only made it through half the show with no audio. You can't hear me? Yeah. All right. Well, how are we all doing? Greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. Well, all right. Sent him a text a minute ago. Well, there we go. He'll laugh about it later. I'm laughing about it now, guys. Dan needs a do. There we go. I guess, sorry about that. The button got pushed in. Uh, well, at least we got it now, right? Yeesh, my bad. So, this was yes, we're trying to make it a decimals free show for you today. If the Lions make it to the Super Bowl, do you see Hollywood making a movie about Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions? I do. No sound. Can you guys hear me now? I'm assuming you guys can hear me now. Charles, what do you got? Dan lost his voice. He wasn't at the game. What a fan. There we go. 25 more. He must have a very big monitor is reading from. I do. I do have a monitor to read from. Yes. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah. Wow. I hope he's not too busy today. There we go. Maybe we'll put no sound. There we go. Need a moderator. One of you guys volunteer. There we go. Good point, Dan. I agree. All right. Yeah. Wow. So how you guys been this morning? Man, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Who are you talking to? There you go. Any news on Sue? No, I have not heard anything on Sue. Boo, I agreed, Don, with everything you just said. The NFL is muting podcasts. It could be a conspiracy. I can't hear you, Coach. There we go. Man, if only I looked down further in the comment sections. There we go. Technical difficulties happen. It takes time. Yes, and unfortunately, it took about a half hour for me to figure it out. These comments are hilarious. Hey, we're all part of the community, right? And the Lions win by 14, but I can't speak for everyone. That's good. Still going with no sound. Hey, you got to power through, right? You got to power through. Micah, muted like a mofo. There we go. You talking to me? There we go. But who knows who I was talking to? I blame the refs. This is awesome. I'd love to see the Lions in black unis next year. It could happen. I blame the refs too. Phil, no problem. We're having fun with it. There we go. Someone called that phone number he dropped. There we go. What a waste of life. There we go. Charles, at least 21 comments before you realized no sound. Hey, at least I realized eventually there was no sound. All right. I'll have to put something in the title. Anybody watches this later that, you probably got to go to about the 32-minute mark. Don, I'm just sticking around to see when he does recognize he'll be muted all show. Maybe I should just mute the rest of the show. Paul, will one of the regulators tell him he didn't have sound? There we go. Regulars. Jennifer's Revenge. Mile marker. No, it's not. Life is funny. Enjoy it while you can. There you go. Me too. Yeah. Can he hear himself? No, I cannot. So other than just me naturally talking, sorry guys. Shot 18. Yep. Let's see. Robert, Dan will be so bummed. If this is the worst part of our days, we're probably all going to be okay. Let's see. The best part is we're still watching a muted stream, just waiting for Coach's reaction. There we go. No, can't hear it. All right. Me too. I'm a deer in headlights now. There we go. Well, hopefully you guys can lip read a little bit. I'm ready to go to finding out. This is awesome. Boo. It is better than cartoons. So happy I tuned in. There you go. Muted. Correct. All right. Let's keep moving down here to hopefully I catch up to where you guys actually could hear me. All right. I guess this is one way to get the comment section to go, right? You better fly. All right. But I got to be getting close here. Come on, right? He forgot the sounds. All right. Dan, oh boy, sound. All right, come on. Here we go. All right, now, okay, I'm going nowhere. This is awesome. Here we go. Miles, yes. All right, yay. Hey, Phil, yep. All right, there we go. This is funny as heck, man. There you go. All right, the whole time, brother. Yes, the whole time. Look who's talking now. Boo. He's either Italian or landing a plane. Maybe a little bit of both, right? Bad lip reading. There you go. Let's see what he does. There we go. Loud and clear. You need a do before the show, bro. Yeah, that might be true. So there's this little button here, and yeah, if it gets pushed, you're muted. And apparently, maybe when I picked up the mic or whatever to get it on the stage this morning, I must have hit it. Anyways, yes, the entire show. An hour later, half hour later. Come on now. Hour would have been ridiculous. All right, boo. Oh, hoorah. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Dan, nice to hear you. Boom, boom. Oh, man. Let the comments come and flow. Here we go. Mr. Ed, yeah, here I am doing the breakdown of the Bucks defense and everything, and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about other than just squiggly lines and stuff like that on TV. We still, thanks, Brother Ken. Oy vey, yes, and I'm not even Jewish. There we go. What a waste of life. It happens, man. Yeah, well, can't get those 31 minutes back. Who you yelling at? There you go. 55. There we go. Do 30 minutes of silence. The mute button works, Coach. With watch all these comments. He will read them, I bet. There you go. Dr. D looked up at you, the game man. Been cool to have met you. There you go. Aaron, yeah, you got your voice back. I did. Yeah, here we go. All right, so no worries, Dan. We love you. Thanks for that, man. Iceman, why are these analysts overhyping Mayfield and the Bucks? ? They are hyping them up the same way they hyped up the first time we played them. They couldn't score a touchdown against the Panthers recently. There is some truth to that. All right, boo. Yay, Dan. There we go. All right, hooker time. The power of Dan compel you. There you go. This is awesome. All right, Dale, if you can't laugh at yourself, don't worry. We'll do it for you, Dan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Boo, yeah, 731. Yeah, I will have to mark that on the title that, yeah, there is an audio glitch until roughly 731. So fast forward to that point if you want to, unless you want to just read the comment section during the early parts of it. Boo, ear here. Yeah, there we go. Motown, I am in section 208 usually, or a Hall of Legends, okay? You have to read the muted comments, Dan. Yeah, I'll try to power through it, man. All right, teacher, coach, you have to go back and read the commentary. It was classic. So Brad Allen refed a playoff game. Sup, coach? What do you coach? Currently basketball. I've coached basketball, tennis, volleyball, football. I think that's it. So maybe I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, soccer. Dan getting his balls busted. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. You got to go through it in life, especially when you drop the football proverbially. Buccaneers aren't the same team the Lions saw earlier. Buccaneers are going to win by double digits. All right, Ron V with a prediction that would counter Dan O'Damas's. All right, let's go back, just for fun. Let's go through some of these. Phil, how many times we get 30 minutes of pre-show questions? There you go. Today's Dan's a meme. Yep, there we go. 133 decimals at Fort Field last week. Charles, Dan is streaming from a library. Shh, this is true. Jesse, no sound, coach. Correct. True Light, we're listening to Silence of the Lambs. There we go. The roar is real. Christopher, just think, gave the Mega Millions numbers for tomorrow. Don't hold me to that. All right. This is probably true, man. All right, Robert Yankee, Lions lip reading at its best. Boo, some funny no sound comments. There we go. Moonscar, 0 decimals in this chat. Mile marker, streaming from library. Hee BJ, whatever. This show is the same as James Houston's nudes. Silence. Oh, there we go. Dr. Detroit, good morning. Brother Ken, if the Lions make the Super Bowl, do you see Hollywood making a movie about Dan Campbell? Yes, I do. Dynasty, no sound. Yes. Phil, doesn't memes point their face white? Dan is white extremely today. There. Oh boy, here we go. Bear, bro, you're muted 100%. No sound. Yep. Man Bear, everyone in the shut up, I can't hear Dan. Oh boy, here we go. No sound. Correct. Only Mountain Dew can save him. No sound. My lip reading skills are going to improve. Probably some truth to that. All right, no sound. All right, Mauer, yay, you are pretty witty. There we go. Moonscar, wonder if he'll have a shocked look on his face. He probably a good one there. Yes, I would. Tell him there's no sound. No sound. All right. You're being too loud. We can't hear you. Phil, do man, save him. There we go. It's okay to be Jerome. He hasn't read a single comment yet about no sound. Yeah, I was powering through. I was probably only like 15 minutes away. Mom Margaret, those can just here. We have to wait until he hits the chat messages. Tell him no sound. There you go. 132 decimals at Ford Field. Enough. Get him his hair today. It looks like Johnny Bravo. Hey, there you go. He gets a good reference. Charles, Dan lost his voice and wasn't at the game. What a fan. I tell you, man, I was yelling from home. I was part of those decimals at Ford Field. 25 more. There we go. He must have not a very big monitor he is reading from. Nope, just one right in front of me, and you can probably see about 10 comments at a time on it. Yeah, it happens, man. Head scratcher 144. Brother Ken, I've got a book around here called Lip Reading Made Simple. Let me go look for it. Moonscar, keep us updated. You're wasting a show. Oh well. Sorry, Trisha. Sorry, man. Boo, maybe if we all put no sound, we'll all band together. There you go. Michael, I hope he's not too busy today. Not too busy. Dan needs a moderator. One of you guys volunteer. There you go. I donate $1,000 to Dan. $1,000 to Dan. He didn't even say thank you. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. If you make mistakes, you gotta own them. Jason, laugh out loud. All right, good point, Dan. I agree. All right. Oh boy, brother Ken, $1,000. You go, Jason. He's going to need therapy after he finds out no sound the whole time. I want to add a different element to today's show. There you go. This is Larry's Coach Dan, aka Mute. There you go. You think he'd lose the listeners, but the watching keeps going on. There's some truth to that. Megatron was added to the roster today. Dan was speechless. Boom. I'd like that. Shay G, was he coming up with Ford Field cheer? There we go. Dan, mutation. All right. Nice guitar fill. It is. It is a nice car. Nice Les Paul. Moonscar. Wonder how upset he'll be at himself when he just a simple flip of a switch. Yes, all it was literally pushing a button. Robert, yes. Paul, who are you talking to? Truman, all right. Miles at LOL. Trump's any news on Sue? I'd have to be silent on it if there was. Phil, thanks for another one coming for repairs. Tomorrow you'll read the comments behind blindfolded. I got to keep adding to it, right? Taking it up a notch there, Charles. All right, Boo, I agree, Dan, with everything you said. Christopher, the NFL is muting podcast. There we go. Can't hear you, Coach Trump's. Oh, boy. Calm down. Family technical difficulties happen from time to time. Yes, buttons get pressed. These comments are hilarious. Jason, Dan, the Lions win by 14 points, but I can't speak for everyone. Dude is still going with no sound. Hey, you got to power through, man. Yes, muted. Mama, are you talking to me? I blame the refs. Boo. Robert, Jason, that was funny. Man Bear, I'd love to see the Lions in black uniforms next year. Miles, I blame the refs too. Phil, no problems. We're having fun with it. 100%. Michael, someone called the phone number. He dropped. They did, and someone did call, but I just didn't look at it. I was like, it's during the show. I don't want to. That's my bad, man. At least 21 comments before you realize no sound. There we go. Don, I'm just sticking around to see when he does recognize that he's been muted all show. Paul, with one of the regulars, don't tell him I have no sound. There we go. Jennifer's Revenge. Mile Margaret, it's not. No, it's not. Life is funny. Enjoy it while you can. Allow me too. Can't even hear himself. No, just myself talking. So 18. All right. Dan will be bummed. Hey, power through it, man. The best part is we're still watching a muted stream, just waiting for Coach's reaction. There you go. No one can hear. Me too. Just a deer in headlights now. Get ready. He's going to find out. Yes. This is better than cartoons. Happy I tuned in. Muted. 100%. He's going to be a whole hour show with no sound. Hey, at least it was only half a show with no sound. Charles, thank you. I was wondering about 20 more. Can't you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes. Gonna have to start over. Unfortunately, I can't do that today. Plug get pulled out. No, just a button got pressed, man. Unfortunately, Michael. Can't hear. Yeah, sorry about that, Jane. Moonscar, he has been messaged and texted by at least a few of us. He doesn't. Yeah, I don't really check the phone too much during the show. Excuse me. Couldn't even hear the answer to my question. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. JG, where is Houston when you need him? Yeah. Or Horton when you need him. Sorry, no answer. There we go. Yep. Jen unplugged the mic when he was in the shower. Maybe she was behind it. Jason, someone asked Dan how being muted was going for him. Well, he can't complain. There we go. Damn people. Don't turn on Coach Dan because an audio is jacked up. What's wrong with you people? Oh boy. No audio. 10 more comments before he gets to the Coach No Sound comments here. Yeah, I guess his wife doesn't watch the show. No, she's running her show. Flagged on the show, unnecessary talking. Oh, where are you at now? He might get better ratings this way. Yeah, it could be a bold new strategy. Everyone taking time to hit that like button. Looks good. Coach is having himself a stream, man. This is what I like the guy. He responds to every comment from the start, no skipping. There, thanks for that, teacher. Well, if you would be his monitor, you could DMs. Yes. Jennifer, yes. Man, I bet he won't start over. Too much time wasted. It happens, man. Trump's I love American freedom of speech. All right. At 7:30ish, you will see text from 7 o'clock. Yes. Sign language. I probably need to work on that. But audio is not on, Dan. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Phil, Beavis and no sound. Jane, I can't hear anything. All right. All right. So we get the point. Yeah, I made excuse me, a little bit of an error today. So, oh man, we can't do. Yes, getting my yeah. There you go. Oh, what do you do, Coach? What do you go? I think I already got that. So sorry. Dan, yep. Buccaneers aren't the team the Lions saw earlier. Buccaneers are going to win. Okay. Oh, hoorah. You were all caught up already. That was fast. Real fast. Didn't Jared Goff sliced the Bucs up the first time by throwing close to 40 times? He did. And you know what? And without really a running game to support him. Flag on the show. Can't see coming up before we get to you. All right. Would you play MCDC in the movie? Who would play MCDC? Man, that's a good question. Who would you get to play him in a movie? All right. Ron V, Lions fan, counting the chickens before they hatch. Hey, that's part of being a fan, right? Talking about movies, total disrespect and lack of experience showing. I wouldn't call it disrespectful, but I mean, I think just about every fan base looks at the team and says, "Hey, we're gonna win." I mean, what kind of fan would sit there and go, "Nah, we're gonna lose"? I mean, come on, man. Seriously, you go into the games, expecting to win. You don't go in there, expecting to lose. Hooker time must have had a great hooker. All right. After the Lions win the Super Bowl, will you cover any other Detroit sports, Red Wings? No, I'm sticking with just the Lions. But I tell you what, I will do, guys. If you guys want, since I see there's 117 in the chat, why don't I end the video now? And you know what? I'll push some things back. I'll restart the show, and we can go for like 45 minutes or an hour if you guys want. If that works for you guys, go ahead and let me know in the comment sections, like right now, and I'll restart the show. I'll give you everybody a minute or two. Chat has been fun. There you go. Do you guys want me to restart the show or just keep going? All right. Chat's been fun. Viking fans expect Lions to lose, though. I mean, it happens. Yep. Okay. Got to work today. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, we're all working. Keep it going. All right. We'll just keep going then. Fair enough. So anyways, what I was saying earlier when you couldn't hear me is that I'm expecting that the Bucs are going to play a 3-high look, especially early in the game. So you're going to have two corners out wide, one single high safety. And what they're going to try to do with those corners, they're going to try to force everything into the middle of the field. Why is this important? Because they're going to, try to mess with Goff in the offensive line, figure out who's coming after Goff and who's dropping into coverage. They want to try to get Goff to throw in a spot that looks open, but really it isn't, because somebody unexpectedly is going to drop into that spot and try to get either a tip or a pick. So what I was saying early in the show when you guys couldn't hear me is that I'm expecting, if at least how I would approach it, knowing that basically Whitfield can only cover one sideline if he's going to help out, I'm going to send Jameson Williams deep, and I'm going to send somebody on that opposite side also deep early in the game. So I'm going to force him to pick one side to cover, and I'm going to go for some kill shots, especially in a playoff game at Ford Field where you've got so much going on. The Lions can go out there and strike early and first and put some sort of big hit on them, when then get the Bucs to go 3 and out or not score on their first drive, you all start putting more and more pressure for the remainder of the half on the Bucs, both offensively and defensively, to try to match. Playoff pressure is unlike most other games because everybody's definitely aware you win or you go home. So I'm going to say there's probably about an 80% chance the Bucs are going to give you that kind of look. So just food for thought. How about a woo? There you go. Richard, good morning and go Lions. True, Do, Crew, Dan, go Lions. And thanks all for sticking around and helping with this. I apologize about the issues. It's my fault. I must have hit the button, and all you can do is move forward, right? Robert G, only if you have time, Dan. We don't expect it. There's always tomorrow. There is a tomorrow. No need to restart. Okay. All good, Dan. Thank you for that. All right, Jeff, good morning. Seeing the list of Lions players who missed the first Bucs game. Does anyone know which Bucs players missed it? That I don't offhand. I don't know offhand. Keep going. I will do. Best show ever. Thanks for that, man. Just keep going, Coach. Will do. Keep going. Restart. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Both. There you go. Got to work today. All right. All right. We'll just keep going then. So no apologies needed. You're the best, and thanks for that. This was fun. Hey, something different. There we go. What I'll end up doing the show once it's done with, I'll probably go back and edit it a little bit. Maybe try to remove the half hour of no sound, just because anybody who's going to tune in and watch the delayed stream isn't going to probably want to watch that. But hey, I do want to thank you all for helping me through it. And I guess I got to, from here on out, keep my phone out there just in case something like this ever happens again. But yeah, that's my fault. Things happen though in life. All right. All right. Let's see. Love your Les Paul, Phil. Yeah, I think Phil does pretty good work with that stuff. Lions Guide 1240. Is James Houston going to play this week? We'll know by this time tomorrow. If he's on the active roster, then we've got something. If not, then he's probably not going to be out there. It really just comes down to what the coaching staff thinks about him. I'm surprised he hasn't been active by now. But that being said, I mean, maybe there's a reason why. Maybe that leg just isn't healed. This was fun. Good to know. Yep. I'm glad to have entertained you guys, and man, just sorry about it. So the hands no. There you go. There we go. So let's see. Get back to some comments here. Must have had a point. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I guess I'll go ahead and do Randy. Here we go. Do happens, Coach. Yeah, do happens, Coach. Thanks for all that, and sorry about that stuff today. In MCDC, we trust. Yes, I buy broken tires and fix them. And Phil, you do great work with it. If there's some breaking news later today, I'll try to get on and with the sound on to let you guys know about everything. But I'm gonna have to make a intention to make sure that doesn't happen again. If you enjoyed the soundless show or the soundful show, feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're about 25 away from hitting 5,700. Also, if you enjoyed the show, hit the thumbs up button. I hope you all have a great day. Wait, what's this? When are you due for a do? What do you do? I do just half diet, half regular from the Circle K, and basically every morning. So sorry again for the issues today, but I'll try to get on tomorrow and make sure we don't have this issue pop up again. I want my money back. There you go. It's coming back, I'm sure. And if you are all right with me, Coach, thanks for that, Kenneth. Take care. All the same to you, Robert G. Always enjoy your show, Dan. Thanks for that, Robert. So anyways, you guys take care. Sorry about the issues today, and I'll see you all in the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.